Okay, June 15th, it's about 6:30 in the morning and the rain has subsided, so we are filming the area of this very important drain, and this cone pretty much indicates the low spot where all of the side yard runoff from the Young property makes its way to. As you can see, there's a natural swale between the Young property and the Cider property, and all that water makes it to this point. And what we've done is installed this drain and barrier, which hasn't yet been completed, but it's functioning perfectly to pretty much catch 100% of that surface water runoff. So here's just a look from the drain's perspective, and we're going to be pointing up these Belgian block. I think installing some more Belgian block on the opposite side, and perhaps putting some sort of solid surface that's no higher than the current surface, which gives us a 1/4 inch per foot pitch. Pretty much from here down through the yard into a swale that continues to the back of the property. And as you can see, there's still a little indication of water in that swale, so it's functioning perfectly. We also, last time Craig was here, who is the Cider's engineer, he marched off the back, the approximate slope from the end of our grass line to the back, and it was right around a 1/4 inch per foot. So, and that swale continues up through the side yard and catches a lot of the runoff from the upper portion of the Youngs that makes its way down the hill toward our property, and then makes its way into the swale and travels through the property. And let me just, I guess the concern last time was that this area was being breached, and what we've done is added this barrier, and we were here yesterday doing some erosion control, and one of the things we did is we put down a small layer of mulch through the entire this side bed, which borders the Cider property, which was originally for Pachysandra, but I understand they now want to have us sod this area. It's a relatively flat surface traveling all the way back, and the concern was that too much of the water that hit this cone was getting beyond this area and making its way down the side. Even though it was staying on our property, there was an objection to the amount of water that was running down that side. So I think since that time we've installed this drain, and we've also installed a secondary drain, which is right over here, as well as a swale that goes through to our property. And if you look beyond this secondary drain, I'm just going to walk down the property line, you'll see that there are no signs of erosion from any kind of water course after this heavy rain. So I will just take this all the way down. And again, this and this mulched area is going to be sodded All these mulched scalloped areas are going to be sodded. And as you can see, there is no indication of any kind of water course making its way down here. So this area too will be, we removed all the wood chips from this entire area and temporarily put down some mulch to kind of stabilize the area. And once we sod the backyard, we're going to sod this area too. And this travels all the way to the back of our property. And away from the cider's property.